Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. We have another analysis of the Mexico Grand Prix of the most important topics. We'll watch the videos and then we will give our honest opinion with my brother here.
Can we get your take on the McLaren right of review situation? Has that surprised you at all, and how do you look back on that battle last weekend in Austin?
Well, I thought Max did a great job last weekend, and he defended, textbookly, and I don't believe he did anything wrong. You can't overtake off the circuit. Now, of course, McLaren have that right of review, which they've invoked, and that's their right.
And looking at FP1 here, we heard Max on the radio mentioning some engine troubles at the end of the session. What more can you tell us there? Any threat of a penalty, and how are you viewing the championship situation from here?
Well, look, I think, obviously we had a bit of a tricky P1. We had hit a bit of the hoarding, the advertising hoarding, I think it was on the second lap. And then there was a small issue with the engine, which I think the guys have managed to rectify. So yeah, hopefully should be fine.
Some comments from Helmut in the media heading into this weekend, Oscar Piastri being linked to Red Bull. Can we also get your comments on that one? Oscar said yesterday there's no truth in it.
Yeah, look, I mean, obviously there's always lots of comments around. I mean, next week it could be Lewis Hamilton. So, I think we're very happy with the pool of drivers that we have, and we know where we're at.
And just finally, can we get a word on Liam's performance last weekend in Austin? How impressed were you there? And if he does the same across the final 5 rounds, is there a genuine possibility of him being in a Red Bull next year?
I think Liam jumped back in the car and did a great job. I think he to go from 19th to 9th was very impressive, and I think that he showed his potential. Now there's another 5 races to go, but he certainly got off to a flying start.
Max, that looked
really interesting 3 topics. The first one actually is not interesting. I think it's enough with that position every single week. Also, like, I will give you information like a breaking news, let's say. If I just rejected the
McLaren's
appeal for the reviewing the position, I think we have enough talks about the position.
The decision is made and it's over.
That it's finished. But we had very interesting rumor, let's say, for Oscar Piastri. They started to link him with the Red Bull, but I don't believe that will happen. No. Maybe for 2025, but for 2026, I don't know what to say, because as you know, the sport is you never know what will happen.
Yeah, it's unpredictable. Everything is possible.
Yeah, like in Hamilton with the Ferrari, they started to talk. Everyone was saying like, no, that will never happen, blah blah blah. I don't know, and
it happened.
It happened in some Ferrari. Yeah. Well, we'll see what will happen.
I think Liam Lawson has bigger chances to be the next driver of Red Bull than Oscar Piastri. Because if Oscar goes to Red Bull, then he has to face Max, and Max is a very competitive driver. And
there will be fight, but fight is okay. But I don't know what to say. It's like until right now, that is humor.
Let's just enjoy the season and see what's gonna happen until the end of it.
I just want to focus more to races than
to
this kind of
speculations,
rumors. Yeah, let's continue with the Max.
Yeah,
like a pretty difficult day out there with the engine problems that you're reporting. Could you just give us a bit more insight into that, please?
Yeah, I mean, from the engine side, we are checking. I don't know exactly what it is, but from my side, pretty much useless day. I did like 4 or 5 laps, so there's not much to read into at the moment.
Any fears that the engine might need to be changed, potential penalty? What's the situation in your pool at the moment?
That will be all right.
And how's the car feeling otherwise? I mean, the limited run.
I cannot tell you. I mean, I never really had a good run. Only 4 or 5 laps in total, and that's even with some long run laps in it. So day to forget.
Sure. Thanks, Max.
Of course, they don't forget, because if he gets any DNF from a race, it will be in trouble with the Norris also, and with the Ferraris. Actually, they are in trouble with the Ferraris, because Ferraris race pace, as we know, they are so good.
Yeah, they had a good pace at the free practices.
Yeah, and also they were fast at second practice.
Yeah.
Carlos Sainz was fastest on the second practice. I don't know.
And even if they change
I
the
think
engine,
they will have reliability problem with the engine, and
Yeah.
if they change the engine, I think it was like 5 place grid penalty, or to start at the back of the grid from the pit lane. I'm not sure about the rule exactly
Yeah.
how it's going to be, but if he change the engine, there will be
A penalty for sure.
penalty for him, because they have changed 3 engines, I believe. If you change the third one and fourth one, you are done, and you will take a penalty. I don't want to make it too long. Let's jump to Norris.
Lando Norris.
So Lando, first day in the car, how is it feeling for you out there?
Not great. Lack of laps comparing to most others, but playing a little bit of catch up. Just not a great feeling. It's just hard to get a good feeling around the circuit, just because it's very low grip. So I'm sure we'll be fine tomorrow, but not the most comfortable. So a bit of work to do.
You're on the new floor, Oscar running the old spec, so will that be quite useful overnight to make some back-to-backs and comparisons?
I mean, good for a back-to-back, but it's not really much better. So.
And generally, just hopeful that you will be able to be in the mix come tomorrow and qualifying.
I mean, of course, I always hope that. So that's inevitable. But Oscar was quick today. I think I'm a bit off, so I got some work to do, like I said. But we'll see tomorrow.
Thanks, Lando. First,
Until this race, they lost the driver championship.
Yeah.
But after this race, I think they will lost also constructors championship
To Ferrari.
I don't care to who, but
They lost it.
as I see, they lost.
Yeah, but they were saying that we are the fastest car on the grid.
No, they are not. They were fastest car at Azerbaijan with that. I don't want
Rear
to say.
wing.
Yeah, it would be very helpful on this track, that mini DRS, because we have long straights. But sorry for them. Rules are rules. Let's jump to this legend that it will attend on his 400th Grand Prix.
it's good to see you again. How are you feeling? And how special is it to be here for your 400th race weekend appearance?
Yeah, it feels okay. I've been not 100% physically the last few days, but I hope by Sunday to be okay. Today I felt good in the car. I think this circuit is also not super demanding, in terms of G-forces and high speed. So it's good. And normally Mexico is always a nice race, and for me it's a double celebration with the 400 Grand Prix. And I hope to enjoy the weekend, every second of it. Starting tomorrow on qualifying.
Bit of a tricky weekend last time out in Austin, but from what you've experienced so far today, do you feel like you're more in the mix this weekend?
Let's see. I think we have to see. I only did FP2. It was a mix with the Pirelli test, and I think we cannot have any conclusions yet. So qualifying will tell the truth. We expect a difficult weekend here. It was last year for us as well. So it's a tough circuit for our package, but we will give it all.
Can you
Congratulations,
imagine?
him.
Can you imagine to have Fernando Alonso win at Mexico?
Nah.
It will be
No.
like triple celebration. for him.
Yeah, definitely triple celebration. And thankfully he's good. His health is
Yeah, but
regained, and
I think he's struggling with his body. Let's say
yeah,
it's, as he
Physically
said, like
struggling.
I'm not in 100%, but I believe they will give something to him, and he will be
100% for the Sunday, for the race.
I think Okay, guys, just don't forget to like and subscribe the channel.
Thank you
Give
for
your
being with us until
opinions.
this video. And please
See
don't
you
forget to
tomorrow.
like and subscribe. Like this video as much as you can. Like the other ones that we have also on this channel. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.